Hi, my name is Lucy. This is my husband, Sam. We're from Los Angeles, California. We've been dealing with, I've been dealing with a hip issue on the left side, and my husband has been dealing with a back pain issue for several years for both of us.
I We found Dr. Wolf and Doc of Detox in kind of a spontaneous manner. I was searching about Dr. Merkel because I'm fascinated about his life crystal work. Just in my spare time, I was looking through his work, and I stumbled upon the Goodly Company, which was at the before it was owned by Joshua Flint, right?
Yes.
And and then I found out that the Goodly Company merged with Duck of Detox, and that's the only company in the world that has the life crystals still in their elixir products. So we went on the site, we ordered the elixir, and then we just started watching uh, Daryl Wolf's videos that he posted. That's how we got introduced to him.
In watching Dr. Wolf's videos, we took an interest right away because his approach is like nothing we've ever heard about before. And it took, about a month of following him to start implementing, the perfect day, I guess, with respect to nutrition, supplementation, and specifically for me, what was big was the, emotional and mental work. So he's very big about taking your power back and knowing who you are. And that's how it started for us a few months ago. Eventually, we signed up for the, what is it called, personalized training and treatment. And
With Tara?
with Dean,
Yeah.
yeah, Dean came to us, and he not only worked on his back, my hip, but he also taught us the technique. We had so much fun. He's great. And now, we're practicing on each other.
But can we redo that part? I think you should talk about Tara because before Dean, right? We started out with Tara, the
Well, I kind of
nutritional.
mentioned the perfect day.
Okay.
I don't know.
No, that
It's
was
up
I,
to you, Sean.
it's just one more thing that I would really want to mention here is that uh, we had a meeting with her two times. We met with her two times on the phone, and she was very, very resourceful and helpful. And it was a good baseline, good start before we went with Dean.
How did Dean lay out our personalized training for us?
Yeah, so right off, he started out with kind of like going over the process on a high level and sort of getting us familiarized with some terminology and really the logic behind the work. The so basically you need to have a good understanding of what's going on with this non-surgical work. How does it really work? And the base, in my understanding, is basically you bring in circulation, you bring in oxygen. When there's oxygen, there's circulation, there's life. And same thing is in the body. It needs to have enough oxygen for the tissues to be healthy. And when throughout the years you develop um, the blocks in your body, and these blocks end up making the tissues um, like beef jerky, like congested, where they don't have movement of the lymphatics, or uh, the energy flow is not there. It starts creating a lot bigger issues. Like, for example, for the back, it could create a collapsed disc issue. For the hip, there's a lot of problems with that. What that my wife had for years, that nobody could have a solution for that, and doctors are going after surgery. But so it was a good way to start with, when he went over the logic behind it, and we understood in more detail of what it entails. It's like he explained, like the beef jerky is like, there's no lymphatic moves there. You gotta separate those, um, break it down, so that there's movement of not only fluids, but also the energy flow is constantly going throughout the body, and there's no blockages.
And don't forget to mention the emotional
Yeah.
or emotions that are trapped in those blocked areas.
So we heard about the term issues in the tissues in your tissues from Dr. Wolf, and it was really demonstrated live in front of us by Dean, especially when he did the heart release. It was a great experience. We are actually interested in the next stage of our training, and we have some plans for the future. We would like to go to Armenia to treat many of the soldiers that were injured, unfortunately, with this last war that went on for more than a month. So we have these big plans of what we want to do with this, because when you find out something that is really effective, and you take care of your problems, the next stage is you want to help others. And we're interested in taking the next courses. I saw that there is a master class coming up in 3 days. Unfortunately, that one we cannot take, because I'm still going over the whole process, and we have a big manual that we look over. And I think when we're ready, we would like to take this to another level, and sort of get more skilled in this.
Yep.
I would highly recommend anybody who's watching this PTT, because it's something that we need to be taught as human beings, each one of us in our own families, because you have the tools, you have the tool, and the tool given to you by God, and you can use it. Only thing you're lacking is the knowledge, and which is being given to you. And this is an amazing thing, because in the process of doing all this, you learn about diet, you learn about connecting to your breath, you learn about your behaviors, you start paying attention,
belief systems, and you really learn about who you are. Like it's not just about physical work. For me, really, it was more mental and emotional work. There's so much that goes into it. It's just amazing. So I highly recommend it as well.
One thing I would like to add is, like, I watched Dr. Wolf work on several patients online, and I was like, yeah, this is deep tissue work, but he keeps saying this is not deep tissue work. So what is different about this? And that's the component that comes with it. We don't know that there are energies that are trapped in different locations of our bodies, and they're there, and you have to break it. And when you break it, that energy comes out. For example, the heart release, he was going at some areas that were blocked, and I would cry. I haven't cried for like 2 years probably, but that came out of me. Some places in my back, when Dean was working on, I would start laughing uncontrollably, and I made Dean laugh too. But some places it causes like anger coming out. So those are trapped anger, trapped emotions in different parts of the body
that are being released.
And that's why this is not deep tissue work. This is like a whole different universe that everyone should know about. And then you become more aware of how to live your life and how to make choices that you don't want to suppress yourself and trap anything in your body, in your mind. And so your whole
lifestyle changes.
Exactly. It's
basically.
a lifestyle change. It's a Wolf non-surgical is a lifestyle. It's not just a technique or a procedure.
Yeah.